Beckham. David Beckham will play.
Beckham picked him out, a glorious crossfield pass.
David Beckham, what's going through the genius's mind this time? Gives it to Solskjaer.
Absolutely brilliant.
Can he be the hero? Beckham can! He is the man! There's only one man that can bend it like Beckham.
Don't believe it!
My inspiration behind doing a Tips and Tricks DVD, with obviously me featuring in it, is because I've got so many fans and so many young fans, you know, boys and girls that are interested in football and interested in the training and the tips that I can give out, so they can see that it's not just me that can do this, but you know, the kids can do it as well.
Brown. Hit hard at Beckham. Exquisite control from David Beckham.
Your first touch on a football pitch is one of the most important things. You know, if you've got a good first touch, you've got so much more time on the ball than obviously if your touch is bad. So it's one thing that I used to work on with my dad over the park. You know, he used to kick the ball up as high as possible and make me control it for hours, and it's not something that I enjoyed doing, but I'm glad he done it now, because you know, the practice that he gave me has enabled me, you know, to have a good first touch now. The most important thing here is when the ball's played to you, you've got to make sure the first touch is very good, because at any level in football, the players close you down very fast. So the best thing is to get the ball a good touch away from you, which is away from the defender, and then get onto the ball as soon as possible and then play it back, and I'll try and show you. You ready? So it's a good touch outside, and then the other side. So make sure you get it as far away as possible, but not too far, so you have to chase it. Okay, do you want to do two more and then I'll watch? That's it, good touch. Good girl, brilliant. Good touch. Perfect. Good touch, quickly onto it, brilliant. Brilliant. Do you want to stop there? The best thing about it was you was all on your toes and ready for the ball, and that's the most important thing. You know, when you're playing football, if you're on your toes, you're ready for the ball at any point in the game. So, first exercise was really good. Well done. You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, have a drink?
Yeah.
You hungry?
No.
Oh, yeah? No?
What sort of food do you eat?
What sort of food do I eat? I eat quite healthy, really.
I don't, not at all.
You don't?
I don't like salads, I don't like vegetables.
I never liked salads till I moved to Spain.
Really?
And before each game, and the night before a game, we all eat salads and we eat pasta, we eat chicken and
I like
potatoes.
chicken. I know, I heard that you ate pasta, so the day before I had a tournament, I ate pasta.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It's good for your pasta.
I'll throw
Especially
it
the
all
night
back
before a
up.
game.
Do you know what this means? Eres muy guapo. You have to keep doing it.
Does it mean you're beautiful or something?
You are handsome.
You are handsome. Right, this exercise, when the ball comes towards you, we're going to take it across our body. Instead of where we took it out to the right and to the left, we're going to take the ball from the right side to the left side and from the left side to the right side. If you watch players like Zidane, Zidane uses this one all the time, where he disguises to go one side and goes the other side. So I'll try and demonstrate. So it's again, you take the ball, you get a good first touch, take it away from the body and away from the player, and then hopefully you can go past players and play a good ball. But onto the ball and on your toes again, just like the last time. That's it, because it works both feet as well, because you can work your right and your left, so it's good. You take the ball across with one foot and then onto the other foot. One more. Good. Stop. Well done. The inside of the foot is very important in games because not only can you pass the shorter passes, but for me that's the part I use mostly to take free kicks, to take corners, and then there's the outside of the foot where if you want to be a little bit cheeky in football, then you can use that.
Here he is again. We're off in the middle. That's a lovely ball forward to Raul Bravo.
You can do this exercise more when the ball's played to you and it's under control more than anything, because it's quite hard, you know, to take the ball with the outside of your foot with either left or your right foot. And you take it to the side, onto the ball as quick as possible again, and get the ball back as soon as possible. It's important the first touch again, because the first touch for me has always been important since I was your age. I've always worked on my first touch in football, and it means, you know, you've got control of the ball from straight away as soon as you get the ball. Simple. Good touch. Great ball back. Nice touch. Perfect. Lovely touch. Well done. Two more. Well done. Well done.
Romeo, Brooklyn on your shoes.
Yeah, I have my Suns on my shoe every time I play. They mean a lot to me, so it's nice that Adidas do that with most of the players. You know, if you're sponsored by Adidas, then you know you can have, like, I choose to have my son's names on my boots, whereas other players have their own names. Before I had my children, I used to have Beck's and number 7 on the boot when I used to be at Manchester United. Whereas now these haven't got my number on it. But next week I get some new ones with my son's names here. I have an autograph on here, and I have the number 23.
An autograph of who?
Of me.
They're the new Predators.
These are the new ones that are coming out. I think it's in a week or 2 weeks.
Oh, wicked.
You get them for free?
Yeah.
Alright chaps, should we do some more footy?
This happens in the game all the time because obviously the ball doesn't stay on the floor.
Especially
all
when
the
you
time,
make a long
so
ball.
Exactly. So when I'm playing a long ball to Ronaldo or to Raul, you know, the ball bounces, and this is how I would take it if there was a long ball to me. So I'll try and demonstrate this one. about this one is you make sure your knee is above the ball, because the ball is coming to you, and your first touch is very important because the ball is bouncing all over the place. So I think what's important is that you get onto the ball as quickly as possible, but you make sure you're in control of your body and your knees above the ball, and you get a good touch on the ball because the ball can bounce anywhere. Okay? Ready? Good touch, brilliant touch. Nice, really good. Nice touch. That's it, eye on the ball all the time, brilliant. One more. Nice touch. Okay, well done. Well done, brilliant. Again, what's important about this one, because the ball's going to be bouncing high, it's like I've played a long ball or someone's played a long ball to me. So if the ball's bouncing, then your first touch is important on your chest. You could take it to the side, or as long as it goes back down to the floor, and then you can take it to the side with your right foot, your left foot inside or outside of your either foot. So this one's quite a difficult one to do in a match because you're getting closed down quite quickly, and you know, it's important that you get this one right, but it takes a lot of practice.
Mistake by Powell, Van Nistelrooy, Beckham here for United, deflected, 1-0.
Sometimes you don't actually like going over and over something, or learning with your bad foot and learning how to control the ball, but you know, it's an important part of football, and if you have a great first touch, then you know, it helps you a lot in your game. So that's with the inside of your foot, or the outside. This is the testing one with the left foot. So left foot or right foot. Ready? Make sure you keep your eye on the ball at all times. Good touch, brilliant. Perfect. Nice touch, brilliant. Nice, brilliant touch. Brilliant. Brilliant, eye on the ball. Sometimes you have to take it out that far, because if you're getting closed down very quick, then it's good to get a touch further out. You know, it's important that you can do both, either one way or the other way, and it doesn't matter if you go that far out, because you're under a lot of pressure already with the players on you, so you can take it as far out as possible because it takes you away from the player, so that's good. Last one. Perfect, brilliant, well done. During the game, I think Jordi Cruyff had tried to have a shot from near, just inside their half, and then the ball just rolled to me, and I remember thinking, why not? So I hit it, and it wasn't going straight for the goal at first, and then it started to bend. And And then once it went in, it was sort of weird because the whole place went silent, and then there was this roar of people just couldn't believe it, and I couldn't believe it. You know, it was one of them things where it was quite surreal.
That's absolutely brilliant.
There's the time for Manchester United with Beckham. That's absolutely brilliant.
You know, to see, you know, a goal scored by that sort of distance, and then for the reaction of people after it, you know, I think it was quite amazing for me to see the reaction of people. And once I got home, you know, it was great to see the reaction of the manager and Eric Cantona on the bench. You know, for me, that was better than the goal. You know, to see, you know, the manager saying what he said, and also, you know, Eric came up to me in the change room. He said, "What a goal!" You know, that was amazing for me. I think you learn to create space more when you're playing at a higher level, or when you're older playing football, because when you're young all you want to do is score goals and play nice football and enjoy yourself. But you know, you learn to make the space when you're playing in like a Manchester United, which I did, and when you're playing in a Real Madrid team, because the space is very important, and these players know how to do that. I think the most important thing about this skill is getting your first touch right again. And then the faking to go one way and then turning out the other way. So I'll try one with my right foot, and then I'll try one with my left foot maybe. Try one on the left foot. Not bad for me, that. So remember, the first touch is important, but then the disguise even more so. Good. Great disguise. Nice touch, disguise, perfect. Well done. Brilliant disguise. Brilliant. Nice touch. Perfect. Well done. One more. Nice touch. Perfect. Well done. Well, obviously I've had certain things that have happened to me in my career that I've had to get over, and obviously in games, you know, the game against Turkey away, which was an important game, when I slipped and missed the penalty. You know, I had to get myself over that, because not only for the team but for myself as England captain, I have to show the right motivation, and it's important that you do get over, you know, a mistake very quickly, because you can also put it right, and we did. You know, we worked hard as a team, but you know, for kids, you know, these things do happen. You know, it happens in football, it happens at Premier League level, it happens at, you know, the Spanish League level, it happens at international level. You know, there's nothing you can do about that. Now this trick is one where the ball actually doesn't move. You know, you stop the ball and you're trying to make the defender against you move and go one way, and you're going the other way. So that's the reason for stepping over the ball. You don't even make the ball move, so if the defender's actually watching the person instead of watching the ball, then you're away the other side that he doesn't go. So we'll try this one. So if you watch the ball doesn't move. So that's the thing. The defender will be watching you there, and you'll go like that and take it away. So the ball doesn't move the whole time until you take it away. Again, first touch is important because you don't want the ball moving. Well done, brilliant. Brilliant. Well done. That's it. Well done. Brilliant. Great disguise. Well done. Perfect.
This is my position. This is my position in real football.
It's great actually. You know, all I ever wanted to be is a footballer, but to be known as much as I am, and to be playing for great teams and playing for my international team is a dream come true. This is one that I haven't used very often, but you do use this in games, so it's important that you disguise again, because the kicking of the ball, people think you're going to strike the ball, and when you don't, you can take it over the other side and pass over the other side of the pitch, so this one is quite useful at times. Again, it's important that you get the first touch right out of your feet. So, as long as you're comfortable on the ball, and you get a good first touch, pretend to take it, and then take it with the outside of your foot. First touch, perfect, perfect. Well done, great disguise. Nice touch. Brilliant, brilliant. Brilliant, other side, really good. Brilliant. Nice first touch. Really good, well done, lovely, perfect.
They give you a lot, the other teams, don't they? Because you're from England.
Yeah, I know, I've been getting kicked and everything.
Is it like hard because the different style of play to change?
I thought it was going to be harder, but it was, you know, it was easier than I thought it was going to be. You know, as soon as my first game with the team, you know, they're such great players. You know, anyone could play in this team because they're great players.
What's getting over from diving a bit though?
You get used to it after a while.
Can you talk Spanish?
A little bit. A little bit.
Is it hard to talk to your teammates?
No, because when I'm around them, I understand certain things that they say, and they understand certain things that I say in English. So it works out okay. But on the pitch, you don't actually have to
call a name,
speak
really.
to these.
Can you say like pass and whatever like that?
Yeah.
For goals left. Fantastic stuff from David Beckham.
Now, this trick is similar to the last one, but you take it to the side, you roll the ball back through your legs, and then take it with your foot again, just like the other one where you're taking it away from the players like that. So I'll try and demonstrate this one now. Quite similar to the other one, apart from rolling it through your legs and onto the ball. And again, first touch is important. Nice first touch. Great disguise. Nice ball back. That's it, try the other foot again, perfect. Brilliant, nice touch away, perfect. 2 more. Perfect. Perfect, well done. I think the most important thing about this is, I know sometimes when people turn around to you, because my dad used to turn around to me when I was your age and say, do your left foot, work on your left foot, and I always used to be, no Dad, I want to use my best foot and score goals with my best foot. But in years to come it helps you, because you know my right foot's my best foot, but I can also use my left foot for passing and long passing and shooting. So it's always a good thing to have where you can use both feet. If you've got a good one foot, then great, but it's always nice to have the other option where you can use the other foot. So when people tell you to practice, you know you should, because it's quite important in football. Okay? Right, now this trick is the Cruyff turn, which I'm sure all of you know. It's quite an easy trick to do, but you've got to get it right, because you know you get the turn right and then you push the ball away from you as far as possible, keeping control of the ball. So I'll try and demonstrate this one. So the important thing is to get the disguise right again. Perfect, great disguise as well. Nice touch, great disguise. Brilliant, well done. Well done. Perfect. Brilliant. Nice one. Perfect, see? Left foot as well. Perfect. I think one of the favourites for me was the Cruyff turn. I think that's always a favourite with a lot of young kids and a lot of players. Obviously made very famous by Johan Cruyff. You know, it's always a good one to do in a match. You know, it's a lot of disguise, and you know the kids performed it perfectly.
In your change rooms, you got a spa.
Yes, we have.
Oh, you got little jacuzzi.
Did you go in our change rooms, or did you go in the away
we
one?
went for the tour. And
Yeah? Did you go in the away change room or the home one?
we went to home.
With all the pictures on the...
Yeah.
I sat one of the benches.
Oh, them seats are well good.
Yeah, I know.
They're like car seats.
Yeah, I know.
They're like Formula 1 or something, like racing cars.
I know, you can actually put them back as well. When I was sub
Yeah,
once,
yeah, you can
I
move.
sat right
Sleep
way
on
back.
it.
Yeah.
Said that as well.
He's got a lot of trophies.
Yeah, I know.
I got like more than I was counting. We got more than
I know, one's about
Hopefully
as big as Cater.
I know. Hopefully we'll have more this the end of the season. I think what makes a good pass is, you know, it doesn't have to be a 40, 50-yard ball, which I'm lucky enough that I can play these balls, and it's something that, again, that I practice with my dad over in the park. You know, I used to put cones 20, 30 yards apart from me, and then and try and hit them. So I think it's very important, the passing game. Right, now this exercise, you get your first touch when the ball's played to you. You play it back to the player and you make a run through the cones as if you're going to get a 1-2. So you always keep your eye on the ball anyway, because if it does come back to you, then you know you're going for the 1-2, but if not, then you know you can get back into position. I'll try with the left foot now. And remember, right foot, left foot, practice the bad foot. Good first touch, perfect. Great ball. Nice ball, perfect. Nice touch. That's it. One more. Nice touch. Perfect. Well done.
If you weren't a footballer, what would you want to be?
I don't know, maybe an artist. I was quite good at drawing cartoons.
I can draw.
Yeah? So I don't know, maybe.
And I was drawing you last night on a piece of paper.
Did you?
Is
Is it a good picture? Maybe I
no.
can sign it. Have you still got it?
No, I think I put it in the bin because I thought it was fine.
Oh, right.
But I did your hair how you had it in the rail Beckham's near the end.
Oh, right, yeah. Right the way back.
Yeah.
In two ponytails. I know.
I like it how I like it now.
You like it like this?
Skinhead. I like the skinhead.
The skinhead was easy. That was the easy one.
I like that one.
The
And
skinhead.
I also liked it when you had that blonde scruffy when it was scruffy.
Yeah, when it was all scruffy. I know, my mum liked that as well.
Yeah. Everyone I know likes that.
Yeah. Right, this exercise you're taking it with the inside of your foot and then taking it back to the player with the outside of your foot. It's quite a difficult thing to do, and I'll try and make it look as easy as possible with my right foot and then maybe one with my left foot. We'll leave the left foot, I think. Brilliant, well done. Brilliant. Remember, opposite sides. Perfect. Well done. You're doing it with the other feet. Yeah? Doing it with the opposite foot. Perfect. Lovely touch. Perfect. Last one. Brilliant. Well done. Right, with this exercise, you're running towards the ball, passing it and then running on. Most people think that you can take your eye off the ball and it doesn't matter where the ball goes, but the most important thing about this one is the ball goes back to the person that's passed it to you, and then you make your run.
Good, nice little first time passing.
If it comes quickly to you, you can take the pressure off the ball by passing it back slowly. If it comes slower to you, you can ping it back in and put them under pressure. But it's important that you watch where the ball's going as well. You can even throw something else in. Once you've done one of these, you can do the opposite movement. So if the ball's coming there, you go like that, and then you're there for the ball. So you can add something to it by doing the opposite movement one side, and then going the other side. So I'm going this side. And then the same on the left as well. So we'll try the first one first without the opposite movement, just the passing the ball, and then we'll try the opposite movement. Brilliant. Brilliant. If you want it to the left, you tell me. You want it to the left? Brilliant, well done. Good, trying the other. Opposite movement, perfect. Opposite movement. Perfect. Brilliant, great ball back. Brilliant. One more. Perfect, perfect.
What was it like when you scored against Argentina in the World Cup match 2002?
I think it was one of the best experiences I've ever had, scoring a goal, just because what had happened before in the World Cup with me and Argentina and everything after that.
Do you still get nervous before a game?
No, I've never really got nervous before a game. There's nothing wrong with getting nervous, but I've been one of these people that's always never really got nervous before games.
What do you do for a game to build up your confidence? Were you nervous before this?
I like watching, sometimes the night before I'll watch a video of the goals that I've scored or things like this, and I watch that, but I like listening to music on the way to games. Right, so this next exercise that we're doing is similar to the one that we've done before, where you're passing it back with the inside of your foot, but this time you're passing it with the outside of your foot. Now, when you're passing it with the outside of your foot, it all comes from the knee, so you're passing it like that. So you have to get your body right when the ball is coming towards you. So, you know, when you're passing the inside, you're like this, but when you're with the outside, you're with your knee and you're passing it back like that. Do it on both sides, remember, so we'll try your good foot first and then we'll try the weaker foot to get better and some practice for it. Yeah? Ready? Brilliant. Opposite side, perfect. Brilliant. Perfect. Try a couple with the other side. Brilliant. Perfect. Brilliant, well done. See, I know it's hard trying it with your other foot, but as I said, you know, if you practice with your weaker foot, then it gets better. You know, I'm not perfect with my left foot, but I practice and practice, and I get to a standard where I can play long balls, I can control the ball with my left foot, and I can shoot with my left foot. So it's always important. You know, you're going to make mistakes, and that's why you try it over and over again, and you practice and practice and practice, because that's what I do. And that's what many of the great players do, like Zidane, Ronaldo, Raul, Figo. All these players practice and practice till they get it near as perfect as possible. So that's what you have to do. I think that I've always been one of these kids that loved football, loved playing football. All I ever wanted to do was play football. So I think to be involved with something like this is important to me because, you know, one, this is how I started. I started by, you know, being with, you know, younger kids and going to soccer schools and learning things. And, you know, I think it's important for kids to learn and to practice because that's what I always done. That's what I always wanted to do. You know, the first thing I'd done when I got home from school was go over the park with my dad. You know, my dad must have got quite fed up with it because, you know, the first thing he used to do when he used to get in from work and there's there's me dragging him over the park and you know, wanting to play football every minute of the day. So, but you know, it's paid off because I've worked hard. You know, I love football, and hopefully these kids will carry on working hard because there's a lot of talented kids here.
Audacious back flick from Veron. Fantastic pass from Beckham. Away goes.
Right, so this is what you're going to do. When the ball comes to you here, you're going to be watching the players there, and then you're going to play the ball right in the middle here so they can run on and score. That's it. That's it. What you can do is when they've taken their first touch, if you go away from the ball there, so you know, if you've got a defender there, if you're playing in the game, then the defender's going to go with you like that, and then you're spinning. So you go one side, and then the other side, and then you run onto the ball. Yeah? So make sure your first touch is good. Make sure you're watching that player as well, because they're going to make the opposite movement and then run onto the ball. Yeah? You ready? Good first touch. Perfect. Finish. Well done. First touch, pass. Oh, great skill. The good thing as well is you're talking. You know, you can hear them saying, yep, I'm ready for the ball. And that's the good thing. So carry that one on.
Yeah.
One more.
Yeah.
Go on. Oi. Hey, finish with a goal. Brilliant.
Every country you go, can everyone recognise you?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't always do. I like everyone to recognise me.
I wouldn't.
I would.
Right, I'll explain it to you first. Right, so this one, they're going to get the ball. You're going to take a touch, pass it to you. You're going to go away from the play, come to here, receive the ball, play it back, make a run, and go for the 1-2 again. Yeah. So it's similar to the first exercise, but you're playing the 1-2 and you're getting it back, and then make sure you're finishing again. Yeah? That's it, 1-2. Pass it back. Good, great ball. Brilliant. Perfect. Yep. Take it, sit, turn, little turn. See, this is where you've learnt from what we've learnt earlier and brought it into another exercise, and it's working. So it's good.
Yeah.
Nice touch. Nice ball back. Finish. Nice touch. Left foot. Yeah. One more. Nice touch. Left foot. Great ball through. Finish it. And we'll finish on that one, I think. That was brilliant. Don't like all this makeup stuff. Right, so now what we're going to do, we've set the cones out, as you see, it's like a square, big square, and it's going to be a keep ball. So we've got 4 oranges, 4 yellows, 1 green and 1 black. So we're the spare people, we're the spare players. So I think all the exercises that we've learnt during the day will come out here, passing, the moving, the 1-2s. So let's go. Good, good. That's it, keep ball. That's it, keep talking to each other. Great tackle. Great skill. Great skill. That's it, great passing. Great movement. Good skill. Brilliant skill. Go on, yellows. Oh, come here. Oh. Yellow ball, yellow ball. Go. Brilliant, brilliant skill. Well done. Nice, brilliant, brilliant play. Oh, through the legs. Well done. Brilliant skill. Unlucky. Quick, get the ball back. Close the ball down. Great skill outside of your foot as well. Brilliant. See what you've learnt there. What we've done during the day is coming out in this. You know, you're working hard to close the ball down well, but you're playing 1-2s. You've got great skill, all of you. It's brilliant, the passing, the movement. You know, you're working hard, you're all out of breath like me, and you're enjoying it, so that's the most important thing. Well done, brilliant. Focus is a big part of footballers' games nowadays, because you have to concentrate for 90 minutes, because anything can happen in football. With any team, whoever you're playing against, you have to concentrate the full 90 minutes. So this exercise, I'm going to pass the ball to one of you that are going to stand here. Your first touch is going to be, you're going to go there and then bring the ball away and then finish first time. So I'll try and demonstrate it. You can just side foot it, but if you want to strike it, then strike it. Remember, let it roll across your body. Good touch. Finish. Well done. Good touch. Finish. Good girl. Finish. Great finish. Nice touch. Finish. Unlucky. Nice strike. Nice finish. Great touch. Unlucky.
Oh, when we went to the Bernabeu, you looked well read from the stands.
Sorry?
When we went to the Bernabeu
Yeah.
on Saturday, I think it was, you looked well read from the stands. I could see you.
I look red. I was working hard, that's all.
Was I red?
Was you red?
Yeah.
When?
When I was playing.
A little bit. That's what I get like though. My face goes
Getting
bright
used
red.
to the weather yet, like, cause
It's quite
I
cold
can't play in
though.
hot
Yeah,
weather.
it get cold at night, don't it?
Yeah. When I first came here, training was so hard, but it's okay.
I can't play on the beach for 2 minutes without getting scorched. Come to Australia, you see what hot is.
Whereabouts in Australia do you live?
South Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I got a sister and a brother.
Yeah. They
Two
like
brothers.
football?
My sister plays netball, but my brother's a very good soccer player.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good.
I got 2 brothers.
You got 2 brothers.
Yeah, one got released by Notts County when he was about 15,
Right.
and the other one really good in goal. Can't play
Alright.
football.
Yeah. Right, now this exercise is the same sort of exercise as the one that we've just done, where you're turning and then shooting, but this time you're doing more with the football, because this time you've got to imagine there's a player right behind you, a defender. So what you're going to do, when you accept the ball, you're going to drag it back, take it past the player and finish. Turn, sit, take it away from the player. Well done, brilliant. Remember, when you've turned the ball away, remember that touch there, because it's quite important, because if you've not taken it away from the defender as much as you'd like, then you take it one step further. Nice touch, finish. Great strike. Ready? Yeah? Nice touch, finish. Brilliant. Brilliant touch. Unlucky. When you've done the difficult part of the turning and you're taking it towards the goal, it's not all about the power. You know, if you can strike it well and hit the target, then great. But it's not all about the power. As long as you're hitting the target, hitting the corners, then the keeper has always got to make a save, so it's even harder for him. So remember, it's not all about the power, but it's good sometimes. I think that's what's good about these kids, because I think, you know, my role model was Brian Robson. I wanted to be Brian Robson. I wanted to wear the number 7 shirt for Man United. I wanted to wear the number 7 shirt for England. I wanted to captain England. So, you know, I've been one of the lucky ones that's achieved everything that I wanted to do as a little kid. Apart from win a big competition at the moment with England, but hopefully that will come. But, you know, I think the right image is right for kids, and for kids to have the right people to look up to. And it's great that kids look up to me like they do, because, you know, you see kids walking down the street with number 7 for England and number 23 for Real Madrid now in England. So for that, for me, it makes it all worthwhile, you know, all the hard work. You know, of course, there's great perks with being in my position, but the most important thing to me is seeing how happy these kids are. You know, it's one of these things where I actually enjoy doing this sort of thing. Right, this exercise is another turning and shooting. In this case, you're taking it with the outside of your foot and finishing it with whatever part of your foot as you want to. So I'm going to turn on my left foot and finish on my right foot, because that's my stronger foot, but I'll also try the other way if I need to in a game. Okay? Outside his foot, remember. Great finish. Finish. Good girl. Outside your foot. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right foot. Brilliant. One more. Good touch. Finish. Great strike. Accuracy and power. Brilliant. So this exercise is going to be the ball played up to you again. Your first touch is near enough stopping the ball, and then you're taking it with the outside of your foot and then going on to score a goal. So it's pretty easy. But the most important thing is the first touch, and then you're taking it away. You don't have to do it really quick, because after you've done it a few times and you practice and practice, you'll get better at it and you'll get quicker at it. Okay? That's it. Brilliant. Perfect. First touch, other foot. Nice strike. First touch, take it away. Brilliant. Away with the left foot. Perfect. First touch, take. Nice finish, brilliant. Nice touch, finish. Brilliant. Brilliant. I thought that was meant to be difficult. You made it look easy.
lot of travelling being a footballer.
You do quite a bit of travelling actually, yeah, because obviously we fly to each game, which is away. Stay in
You're
a
going to fly
hotel.
to it?
Yeah, we fly to every.
Do you get your own like private jet?
We have our own plane, but it's not. It's like Iberia, so it's like a Spanish company, and we have the whole plane. We need it though because all the directors come, and you know the president comes.
Football team comes.
Obviously the football team. Yeah. Right, so this last exercise, I'm going to play the ball up to one of you, and you're going to stop the ball, and then like the exercises earlier, do you remember when we went over the ball, and then went the other way? That's all you're going to do. So that's easy. Yeah? Step over. Good. Unlucky. Stop. Nice finish. Great strike. Hit the target though. Good girl. Brilliant. Last two. Nice. Finish. Great finish. Nice touch. Great finish. Easy. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that the easier one?
Yeah.
Any questions about that one at all? No?
I don't know how to do it.
Left. It is quite confusing because sometimes the ball comes up to you. It's your bad foot. So if you're going onto your left foot, it's always your right foot that's going over, and vice versa. If you're shooting with the right, you go over with the left, take it away with the right. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Right, so this exercise is going to be the orange team against the yellow team. The orange team for the moment are going to be the defenders and you're going to be the attackers. So I'm going to play the ball up to whoever is the attacker and the defender's going to be behind him. And what we've learned through the day, the turning, the getting away from a player, we're going to put into action with this situation. So I'll try and go past one of the oranges now. I'll try, and then it's your turn. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, ready? Good turn. Go on, go on. Unlucky. Good turn. Go on, keep going. Nice finish. Good turn. Unlucky. Good defending. That's it. Brilliant. Unlucky. Good. Good defending. Unlucky. Ready?
Yeah.
Last one. Go on, keep watching the ball. Unlucky. So everyone come in a minute. Come here. So this situation has made you realise how important, you know, the skills are that we've done this morning and this afternoon. You know, sometimes you're disappointed because you don't get past the defender. It happens in football. Sometimes you get the ball, sometimes you get goals, sometimes you don't get goals. You know, that's football. But the most important thing, you're enjoying yourself, you're going past players, but also you're working hard. So it's great. Yeah?
Yeah.
Enjoying it?
Yeah.
Good. The first touch is so important because it gives you so much more time on the ball. You make a good first touch. Like in one game, I remember when I captained England against think it was Finland, and we won 2-1. And I remember my goal, you know, people always talk about my first touch, and my first touch was a really good first touch, and it gave me more time so I could shoot the ball.
Beckham, what a goal! Beckham strikes for England.
I got a little bit of a deflection, but the most important thing was for me was my first touch, and it's so important in football.
Scholes now is looked on well to David Beckham. Quick feet too. Former Liverpool man. Beckham. Let it go. And what a goal! Beckham strikes for England, and they turned it round. United here to Van Nistelrooy! Hat-trick!
When I was younger, my dad used to turn around to me and say, use your left foot, and I used to get so fed up with him saying this to me. But in the end, you know, I'm glad that, you know, I did practice with my left foot, because it's not a foot that I use all the time, because my right foot is the better one, but I can strike the ball 50 yards to someone, I can pass, I can shoot with it, so, you know, it's not just for standing on for me.
Beckham. Oh, that's a fantastic cross by Beckham!
So what we're going to do in this exercise, I'm going to show you first, but they're not going to attack my cross, they're going to attack your crosses. So you knock the ball down to the byline, and then you get your foot round it. Make sure you miss the first defender, because that's the most important thing. Chip it to the back post, and hopefully one of the little friends over there will get on the end of it, but I'll try it first. So you're going for the back post, okay? But make sure you get under the ball. Don't go too near the goals because of the goalkeepers, but I'll show you again.
This is probably not what it's saying, Chris.
Yeah, you said that the last time with the shooting, you said you had no power.
I haven't.
You have got power. Good cross finish. What did you say? Next. Make sure the pass is perfect like this. That's perfect weight. Great ball. Unlucky.
Great ball, that was.
Great ball. Great finish. Brilliant.
How do you lift the ball?
How do you lift the ball? Get right under the ball as much as possible. That's it. Brilliant. Good cross. Great finish. The most important thing is to miss the first man, which is something that I've worked on for so many years with Manchester and obviously in Spain now. A lot of the kids, you know, they was turning around and saying, you know, I haven't got the strength to kick the ball that far. But then when you put them in the situation, you know, they all had the strength to kick the ball, and they was all putting the ball in the right areas, which is the most important thing, and to keep it away from the goalkeeper.
Did it take you long to like practice how to kick so far?
No, because I think as long as you get the technique right when you're striking the ball. See, the most important thing for me is accuracy. You know, the strength and the length of kicking the ball will come as you grow older and get stronger. You know, I used to be able to kick a ball quite far when I was your age as well. So, you know, I've learned to, you know, control the actions and control the, you know, where the ball's going to go and where it's going to finish. And that's, as I said, that's one of the strong parts of my game, because I can play them long balls, but it's not just into an area where no one is. You know, it's to people's feet, it's to people that can go on and score goals. Right, now this exercise is the crossing exercise. It's not the same as the one that we've just done where you have to lift it over the first defender. This one is where everyone rushes in and you're cutting it back for the players that are coming in, for the intelligent ones that are staying out of the box. So I'll show you this one and then we'll go ahead and do it. So it doesn't have to be really, really hard, you know, you can use this part of your foot, you can use this part of your foot, it doesn't matter. Okay, ready? Go. Great ball. Great ball. Good ball. Well done, Molly. That's good. Of course it is, you have to practice, but it's still good.
How much do you practice, you think?
Every day. 20 or 30 free kicks every day. Great ball. Great ball. Brilliant. Last one, let's finish with a goal. Good ball. Brilliant.
Still follow Manchester United?
Yeah, of course. You know, Manchester United were such a great part of my life for so many years. You know, I've got so many friends there. I lived there for nearly 15 years, and I think I always watch and want them to do well.
You know when you played, when you were playing for Man United?
Yeah.
Was your best mate Gary Neville?
Yeah.
I like Gary.
No, Gary was my best mate, and he was my best man at my wedding. So.
I bet he's still your best mate now?
Yeah.
From Figo to Beckham, curled in! Oh, Portillo has missed a sitter.
Right, what we're going to do here is one of you are going to pass me the ball, and then my first touch is a little bit out of my feet, and then I'm see where the cones are going around there. You've got to whip it as fast as you can around there, and hopefully the attacker is going to get on the end of it. So I'll try and show you. Good ball. Perfect. You don't get better than that. Nice ball. Lucky Molly. Great ball. Great finish. Great ball. Last one. Great ball. Brilliant.
What's it like playing football at your level?
It's hard because you have to, you know, you have to stay fit, you have to eat the right things, you have to sleep well, look after yourself. Because if you want to play at a level like playing for Manchester United or Real Madrid or for England, you know, you have to stay at a level where you can keep yourself fit.
What's it like now? Because you know when the Premiership was like a fast game, and now you've moved down to a bit of a slower, more like skillful game.
Yeah, it was different. Well, it is different, but I quite enjoy it because I'm playing in a different position, and I'm also you know, I'm more involved in the game. I get more ball, you know, I can play more football.
What's your favourite goal you've ever scored? Was it the one from the halfway line?
Favourite goal I've ever scored? I think it's got to be the halfway line, but also
Against Greece.
also the goal against Greece, the Argentina goal.
That
You know,
was
the Argentina
amazing.
goal, I know it was a penalty, but it meant so much
I
to
think
me.
your free kick was best probably against Colombia.
Colombia was a good goal.
Folks, question time is drawing to an end because we've got all the lights back on, so should we do some more footy?
Yes.
All right then, so it's all... Everybody was selected.
Wide for Beckham, a real chance here for Manchester United, and David Beckham has got the equaliser.
Obviously the most important thing is hitting the target, which is what I told the kids again yesterday. You know, the most important thing is sometimes not power. You know, the accuracy is more important. You know, you hit the corners where the keeper's not, and then you've got more of a chance of scoring. You know, power does come into it. You know, when you get that little bit older, you know, some of the kids have had a lot of power in their shots, but you know, some of the younger kids have got the accuracy. You know, that's the most important thing. Right, now this exercise is the shooting exercise. Now this striking of the ball is like I describe it as the Bobby Charlton, because Bobby Charlton used to strike the ball and then both feet would come off the floor. So that's what I want you to try and do here, okay? Yeah. Obviously when you're kicking the ball you've always got to get your body right, you've always got to get your standing foot not too close to the ball but not too far away, and if you want to keep the ball down you have to get over the ball, so it's you know, it's a hard skill to sort of learn, but once you've got it then you know you practice and practice and it gets better. So you're running through the cones, do a little one to the side and then strike, and then have both feet off the floor if possible. Yeah? Ready? Go. Brilliant strike. Great strike, brilliant. Nice strike, accuracy. Brilliant, perfect. Brilliant volley. Great strike. Brilliant. Perfect.
Who's your two top players in the world who you like?
Zidane and Ronaldo, but Ronaldo's
What about
amazing.
in the Premiership?
In the Premiership, I think Henry is one of the best players in the Premiership. I think Van Nistelrooy is a great player.
You like playing with Scholes?
Scholes is a great player. You know, he's so strong and so confident, and he's such a great player.
Now when you're doing that, the national anthem, and it goes across and it goes down to Scholes and it goes back up.
I know. We've got some big players in our team, but little players. Michael Owen's quite small and same as Scholesy, but
They make up for it though, don't they?
yeah, they're great players. Michael Owen's a great player. Right, so this next exercise that we're doing, you're running through the two cones. Ronaldo does this well, really well. If you're looking at the goal there, and you're facing this way, he puts it in the opposite corner. But then if you're seeing the goalkeeper in that opposite corner, then you put it in the corner where he's not. Okay, so you're putting a lot of disguise on the ball when you shoot. Okay?
Here is David Beckham. Can he do it? Can he be the hero? Beckham can! Grim determination from Beckham. The touch of silk at the end of it. 1-1.
Legs, great finish. Great strike. Great disguise. One more. Brilliant. Some great strikes. Am I? I'm alright. What do you think? Thank you. For this exercise, I'm going to be over there, I'm going to throw the ball to you. The first lot is going to be heading, the second lot is going to be volleys.
Oh yeah.
With the headers, you've got to keep your eyes open. I know it's hard, but that's the most important thing, keeping your eyes open, keeping your eye on the ball. I'm actually not too bad at heading, I think because I'm quite tall, you know, I get to most of the balls, but the most important thing is just, you know, getting as high and being as brave as you can. With the volleys, it's most important that you keep your eye on the ball, because I've scored a lot of volleys where the ball has come down from quite high and you have to keep your eye on the ball from up in the sky to the moment it touches your boot. And as long as you hit the target and hit it well, then you can't do much more than that. Who's first? Headers first. Good finish. Header. Oh, unlucky. Brilliant, great goal. Perfect. Last one. Brilliant. Looks like we're on to volleys now. Yeah? Unlucky. Keep your eye on the ball, remember? Good finish. Perfect. Good finish. Last one. Great finish. Brilliant. As I said to a couple of the girls yesterday who were saying that they didn't have the power, you know, I was explaining to them that the power is not actually that important as long as you've got the accuracy, which a lot of them did, and a lot of them was using their opposite foot, and you know, they were still putting them in the right areas.
Brooklyn like it better here or England?
He loves it wherever I am. He loves being. You know, if it's in London, if it's in Manchester, if it's here, you know, as long as he's with me and his mum, then he's fine.
Does he like going out in the big games? When you take him out?
He loves it. You know, when I used to do it at Manchester, he just used to love going out there and kicking the football around because the fans used to cheer him. And
I remember when he was
that.
2 or something. I saw on the film.
Yeah, he went out onto the pitch and he started kicking the ball and the fans started cheering him.
Does Romeo come out much or just
no,
he's a bit smaller?
Romeo's like he's a year and a half, so he's quite small, but he's not really as into football as Brooklyn was. But because Brooklyn just used, the first thing Brooklyn done was kicked a can of beans across the other side of the kitchen. And that was the first thing he done. So you know, we always know that Brooklyn's going to hopefully be a footballer, but I'm not sure about Romeo yet.
Do you mind what Brooklyn or Romeo become?
No, I'd love them to become footballers, but I think that if they wanted to go and do something else, then you know, I'll always support them in whatever they do. But hopefully they will be footballers.
Would you want them to play for Real Madrid or?
I'd love them to play whatever the biggest team and the best club is.
Chelsea.
If that means playing at a different club in a different country, then great, but we'll have to wait and see.
Beckham comes back to make a challenge.
You either have it in your blood that you work hard or you don't, and I'm one of these players that does work hard and does close down and try and defend as much as possible. You know, I'm not actually one of the best defenders in the world, but you know, if you work hard and you get in the right positions, which I've learnt over the years, you know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, you know, I had to be told where to go on a pitch and where to position myself as a defending player, but you know, now 5 years on, you know, I'm a lot better, and I only need to be reminded every now and again. Right, so this exercise, what we're going to do now, this side is the yellow cones, this side is the pink cones, pinky red cones, and this is what we do at Real Madrid. So you're against him, and you're the one that's going to be moving first. Yeah. So you're the one that's got to get to the pink cone, either of the pink cones, and he's got to try and get the yellow cone before you get to the pink. Okay? When you're ready. That's it. Good. Unlucky. Well done. Good feet. Brilliant. Here we go. Good. Really good feet. We've got to have really good quick feet. Oh, she's gone one way. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. Swap round. Well done. Great defending. This is really important in a game because you have to move your feet very quickly, especially in defending. You're going one way or the other way, so for defending it's great, but also for the attacking, especially when you've got the ball, which is the next exercise. The ball's going to be in the middle, and the ball doesn't have to move because the player will be watching you, so you'll learn.
I've seen that you've met a lot of people, famous people.
I have. I've been so lucky, you know, because I've obviously played for my country and been England captain. You know, I've been able to meet people like Nelson Mandela. You know, people like that is, you know, is so nice to do. Things like that, and obviously meeting the Queen the other day was.
Oh my God! You've met the Queen now, haven't you?
Yeah, I met the Queen.
Johnny Wilkinson.
Yeah, Johnny. Johnny is a friend of mine, so.
They're not big fans of butter, are they here?
Not really, no.
Can't get no one
really.
team.
I love the food. I love the Spanish food. Actually, it took me 2 or 3 weeks to get used to it when I moved here, because we went straight to China on the first day that I joined up for 3 weeks, and we took our own chef. So all the way through playing in China, we was eating obviously Spanish food, you know, loads of onions, loads of garlic, and it didn't agree with me for the first 3 weeks. So it got, you know, it took me time to get used to it, but I love the food.
Beckham wins it back. Now Varane.
Right, so now this is the exercise where we bring the football in. Now in a game, it's good to have the ball close to your feet, and the body movement is very important, which you've done the body movement, but now the ball comes in. You still have to have the ball under control. So the game is, you've got to get to the pink cones, and you've got to put the ball on the pink cone before this side gets to the yellow cone. Off you go. Good feet, quick feet, that's it. Good control of the ball, good feet, brilliant, well done. Good defending as well, you stayed very close to him. That's it, good feet, well done you two. Well played. Good skills, good defending as well, well back. Good skills, Molly, well done. Last two. That's it, good skills. Good control as well, well done. Good feet. Well done, brilliant. Great exercise. I tend to get quite embarrassed with things like this, but it's something that I enjoy doing it. The kids love it, so it's important.
Easily won back by Beckham, throwing his weight around.
Right, so this exercise is not one of my personal favourites. I've had to learn and practice as hard as possible to get better at this because I wasn't as good as this as I am now. So I practice still with this. It's one-on-one. I'm going to pass the ball to this team. As soon as I touch the ball, you've got to get to them as soon as possible and stop them. You've got to get to this part, just to the other side of the yellow cones and in the middle of the pink cones. Okay?
Yep.
Right, as soon as I touch it, so don't be cheating. Okay? Ready?
Yeah.
That's it. Skills like we've done the other day, that's it. Oh, go on. Good tackle, good defending, unlucky. Ready?
Yeah.
Good, you were out early. Well done, good defending. Good defending, well out again. Ready? Yeah. That's it. Good skills. Well done. Right, top round. That's it, well done. Watching the ball, perfect. So that's the last one. Oh, Megs. Unlucky.
Do you get new boots every match?
I wish
Yeah.
mine could name on every
That's so lucky.
Every go. Not all players do it, but I've
Is your
always done
wardrobe
it.
full of boots?
Yeah, I've got quite a few.
What do you do with the old ones?
I keep them. I always
You
keep
must
my
have a
boots.
room full of them.
I have. I've got a lot of boots, but I give some to charities and to sick children, and I'll keep the rest and save them for my children.
You only have Adidas?
All Adidas. That's the only thing I'm allowed to wear.
Brooklyn plays football.
Yeah, I love Adidas. Brooklyn's a great little footballer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you do those kick-ups?
He can't yet, but he'll practice.
He's only 4, isn't he?
Yeah,
You take him out?
he's nearly 5. Yeah, I go out on the park with him in the garden. He loves playing football.
You have a big garden?
Quite big. Quite big. Big enough for us to play football.
Got a swimming pool.
Yes.
Oh, one of them.
It's only because it's Spain and it's hot. All the houses in
You could
Spain
have one
have got.
inside your house.
I haven't got one inside the house in Spain.
Wait, you've got loads of
Have you got a house here?
House in London.
You got a house here?
Yeah, I've got a house here. I was in a hotel for a few months, but now I'm in a house.
This is perfect for him. It's gone in! David Beckham has scored!
It's one of the questions obviously I always get asked, how do I do my free kicks, but I always say, all it is a lot of practice. I could kick the ball quite well when I was quite young, when I was their age, but then I've sort of practiced and got a technique where it works for me and it works for the team that I'm playing in, because when I do get a free kick I tend to hit the target or score a goal quite often. Right, now this is my favourite thing of all the exercises that we've done. They're all important, but for me this is what I do every day. I bring footballs like this out in bags and I practice, say, 20, 30 free kicks every day. Practice, practice, practice. Even though people say that I can take a great free kick, I still want to get better and better. So I'll take one from here myself, and then we're going to take one from the middle and one from the other side. So I'll demonstrate maybe one or two. Right, so the most important thing about this is getting it over the wall, and that's the most important thing, obviously. So if 5 of you, 5 right footers will say from here, if 5 of you want to get up. So the way I kick it is a little bit different from other people. So sometimes my angle is like this, so it looks like I'm going to be kicking it over here, okay?
Yeah.
But if you come from this angle, yeah, a few steps back, and then you're aiming for the bottom left-hand corner or the top left-hand corner, yeah, over the wall with this part of the foot. That's the part of the foot that I hit it with. Yeah, yeah. Oh, unlucky. Again, if you're comfortable with this angle, it's up to you, okay? And try and get it over the wall with this side of the foot.
Okay.
One more. Oh, unlucky. Great spin on the ball. Right, we're going to swap it to the middle now, so if you 5 sit down. You know, when I get in after a game, I like to watch the game, whether I've played bad or whether I've played well. That's the only way I'm going to learn, you know, what I've done right and what I've done wrong on a football pitch. And, you know, I'd rather, you know, sit down and watch the game when I've played well, but sometimes you have to watch the games when you've not done as well. But, you know, I think it's important because I used to do that as a kid. You know, not watch myself, but I used to watch players that I admired, like Brian Robson and people like this, that I could learn from. And I think it's very important because, you know, there's certain games where, say the Greece game, where I scored the free kick to put us through to the World Cup, you know, I've watched that over and over and over again, you know. I'm surprised the tape's not run out because it's, you know, I've rewound it and watched it over and over again. Now, if you watch players who take free kicks, they place the ball very specifically. So I would place it there. But if you watch Roberto Carlos looks for this. He puts it so he can hit it there. And it moves it more. Sometimes. I've not found it does, but Roberto Carlos, when he strikes it, he tries to hit it on here. So the most important part of the ball is to try and catch it is here. Because that way, you're going to get the spin on it, and also you're going to get it over the wall and hopefully into the goal. And I always hit my free kicks on this part of the boot. Good. Whoa. Brilliant. It's up to you with your position, where you want to take it, but you're aiming for either corner. But as long as you get it over the wall, then you're always going to trouble it. Okay. Oh, brilliant, unlucky. Now the left footers. My biggest secret is practice. That's all I ever do. That's all I ever wanted to do. Is get better at, you know, everything that I do on a football pitch. Right, so now we've done this for the left footers, but I'm a right footer, so I always take them from here, and I either go to this corner or to this corner. And as I was explaining, the most important part to hit the ball with for me is this part. And the most important part of the ball is this part here. So you're getting under the ball, and also you're getting the spin on the ball, which is important. But as long as you get over the wall, then it's perfect. So I'll try and demonstrate. Make sure you try try and get it over the wall and into one side of the corner of the goal, okay? Good, perfect. Oh, unlucky. Great strike. Your position is okay there. Make your run up a little bit longer. That's it. And you're gonna remember hit it with this part and try and get under the ball and round it and get the spin on it. Yeah. Oh. What a free kick. Perfect.
We've played 2.5 minutes of stoppage time. England trail by 2-1.
The Greece moment is a moment that I will never ever forget. You know, it's one of the first times that in a game and after the game I've actually been really tearful, you know, because I think it was such an emotional goal and such an emotional occasion. When that goal went in, you know, for me, the feeling is just something that I could never ever explain.
Beckham could raise the roof here with a goal. I don't believe it. David Beckham scores the goal to take England all the way to the World Cup finals.
I was so emotional after that game, just because of the whole occasion, you know, the scoring the goal, what it meant to people, the reaction of the people, hearing my mum and dad turn around to me and saying people were just bursting into tears when the goal went in, and people knew, you know, I've got goosebumps now, you know, people knowing that what that goal meant